So hi guys, welcome back to Dictionary Methods. In the last video tutorial, we talked about accessing dictionaries. Yep, here we are. Now we're going to be looking at dictionary methods. I call this functionalities of dictionaries. So we're going to start off talking about functionalities of dictionaries. Again, we're going to use the dir. We're going to use the dir function, and we're going to put profile inside of it. Of course, profile is the dictionary we have, and then I'm going to run this. And as usual, we have the dunder methods, right? And which are like magic methods, but that's not what we're dealing with here. So you see what we have up here. This is what we're going to be looking at, all this. So I'm just going to take all this and I'll place them here and then put a mark down. So you can see that this is what we have. Let me see if we could just make them. So we're just going to take them here. So we're just going to see, okay, let me just copy everything. So we're just going to take our time and look at all this. So we're not going to basically, are we going to look at everything? Then I just want all this to look big, right? And patience. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to look at some of these guys, and then we'll show you how they work, and then that makes it a lot better. Now, so you can see now we have clear, we have copy, we have from, and all of that. So these are dictionary methods. So these are dictionary functionalities. So this is what we have here. So I'm just gonna run this here. It took a little bit of time, but we're done with that. Now, so the first thing I would like us to look at is to check out this one. And it's interesting on how we're going to check out the get function. So initially, if you come back here, there was a time where we tried to access a key that didn't exist, right? And so now the get method will require us to specify a key to look for. However, we are going to have a default, return, a return value in case something is wrong. We can put that in, but if it's not there, we're not going to have an error like we did. So here's what's going to happen. So recall that we wanted to get something out. Say we wanted profile, and then we checked and we were like, oh, well, where is location, right? And then we looked at and like, oh, the location does not exist. Now imagine a situation where we can do stuff like this. We're going to say profile dot, see that, get, right? And instead of that, we are simply going to put this here. I don't think we should use this. We're going to use this. So we're going to say profile.get. Right. So now if I pull this out, I would get nothing. You see, I have none. Nothing is here. For us to even see there is a none, we can print that out, and we can see that it returns none because there's nothing. We cannot find that in there. Now think about this in a situation where I decide to add something else. Here, and I'll say here, I will now say not available. So that's going to say, or we can even say this key is not available. This key is not available. So what does happen that I get this key is not available? So that's what the get method does for us. So that's like basically a pretty cool way we can get to do stuff with it. So here is working with the get method, right? The get method here. So another one where we can work with is we can look at another one. What do we? Okay, let's look at copy. Right. So now think of you need to create another copy of a dictionary, which is simple. We've seen that when we created lists. So you can just simply say, all right, since we have profile, which is this, and we want a copy of profile, I'll create a new name. I say profile underscore copy, and inside I'll just basically say profile dot copy. And what that does is that it gives me, right, another one. So here I'll just call this the copy method, here. And so when I run this now, I now have profile copy, which is the same thing we have over here. Right. Now this now will now lead us to another one we're going to be working, which is the clear method. So with the clear, you can see here we have, where's that clear? Here you are. We have clear over here. Now we can use the clear method. So so here we have used the get method, right? Let me put this up here. So let me just document this. The get method. Here we have used the copy method. And then now it now gives room for us to work with the clear method. So the clear method is basically you remove all items from your dictionary. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically look at our copied, the one we copied, and we're now going to simply say profile copy dot clear. And so once we do this, once we call the profile copy, what we have is an empty dictionary. So you see we've worked on three things: the get method, copy, and then right here the clear method, right? And so that's what we're going to do, and maybe in the next video we're going to look at other things that are inside of it, and we would, to be interesting for us to check out this stuff, all the dictionary functionalities. So we've dealt with clear, copy, and get. So join me in the next video tutorial. We're going to keep following this, right? Now watch these videos carefully, and then try to get a sense. There's a philosophy around it. You see, the philosophy is what I try to explain to you before I make use of those methods. It's important you understand this philosophy, because it makes you very easy for you to understand solutions for you writing this Python code, the abstractions. Because remember, it's the solution, not writing the code itself. It's actually the solution